morning everybody. I'm a bit late with doing this. Normally I record my readings the day before, but yesterday was just a bit full on and I ran out of time and I was shattered by the end of everything. So it's like, it doesn't matter, I will do it in the morning. So here we are. So today, full moon in Leo, yes. Couple of things about this full moon. It connects, let me take those off a minute. It connects to the same degree as the new moon solar eclipse in Leo that took place in August 2027. August 2017. There was a big eclipse over the United States from Oregon through to Carolina. Can't remember if it was south or north. I was in, did I say Oregano? Oregon to North or South Carolina. As you can see, my brain is still a bit all over the place. It's fine. Yeah, so I happened to be in Oregon at the time and witnessed it. It was amazing. And did set intentions and do magic for that new moon solar eclipse. So with this being sort of at the same degree, it's reigniting those energies. So if you can remember, think back to what you were doing. The other important thing to think about was the new moon in Leo last summer, last August. It was actually on the 8th of the 8th, coinciding with the Lionsgate portal. So again, thinking back, what were your intentions there? What magic were you creating in your life? Because this is linking back to that. So yeah, lots of energies and reigniting of energies, and also a very powerful full moon. There's just so much stuff going on. Besides the full moon, we've got Mars and Venus making the first of two exact conjunctions as they tango through Capricorn and then into Aquarius for the next month or so. Balancing divine feminine, divine masculine energies, evolving your relationships with others. For a full breakdown of it all, Molly McCord, intuitive astrologer, has got some really good podcasts about it. So for the full details, obviously I haven't got time on this channel to go into it in depths, and there's no point in reinventing the wheel when somebody else has done it very well. So there's that, and Pluto forms a quincunx to the full moon energies, and Pluto is still in trine with the north node and sextile in the south node. Scorpio and Taurus, they are ruled, Mars rules Scorpio and Venus rules Taurus. So there's just lots of big energies going on. So notes I've made about the full moon, it's about taking a risk. You're being pushed, whether you're ready or not, to step out and step into your heart-centered courage, creativity, being the center of your universe, the light shining on you, light shining out of you. It's connected to the solar plexus energies, and the heart energies, and about coming through the heart and coming from the heart in the direction that you're wanting to go to. Just having a quick read through. Heart-centered consciousness, uniting your creativity and your desires, shining light and connected to your inner strength, your courage, passion, leadership. So it's like, how do you want to step out in the world? So things to think about. Let's do some cards for the energies for today. Pop that over there. So I thought we'd start off with some work you like cards. And then I've got the old Goliath shadow deck, my moon deck for full and new moons. Okay, so what do we need to know for today, the 16th of February 2022? Full moon in Leo, Venus conjunct Mars, and all sorts of other shenanigans going on. So what do we need to know? Messages from Spirit for the collective, please. At this powerful time. Be interesting sort of, oops, okay. Interesting to hear sort of how it's going for the people. If you've got any plans of workings that you want to do, have a look at your astrology natal chart as well. See where all this action is hitting your own personal energies. And then you can like really just refine everything and tune it in and make it personal for yourself. Okay. So at the bottom of the deck, oh, very Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn card. We've got the crumbling. Okay, what are you clinging on to? I mean, sort of, you know me, I always talk about old belief patterns and mental prisons and things like that we hold on to. This full moon is about evolution and evolving in who you are. So it could be a time to reflect and look at sort of what of this old stuff are you still hanging on to. Okay, then we've got no. Wait, postpone, pause, say no. Okay, we can't really move forward until we've looked and examined and seen what this is, and set the intention to let it go. And then starseed, what lights you up? This is connecting to the heart. This is connecting to the light, your inner strength, inner courage, your passion. You know, that's why we're all down here at this time in this climate of evolution on the planet. So yeah, as you let go of the old, or maybe as you can do it either way, connect to the light, and as you connect to your own inner light, then sort of it allows the crumbling, the falling away of whatever you're clinging on to, or you can work releasing what it is you're clinging on to and allow the light to emerge from within. Whichever way round you do it, I don't think you're going to be able to move forward until you do that. Moment of the full moon, a pause and a portal. We've got the lightning strikes here in the card. This makes me think that, you know, this could be a tower moment of just clearing the old structures falling away, etc. And again, if you look on here, sort of it's opening a way to a much brighter future. And again, we've got more lightning cracking that open, and what looks like quite a towery kind of structure there that is actually splitting open. And this sort of connecting to your galactic self, your higher self, the soul self. Okay, the card that jumped out, we've got protection. Call back your power, cut the cords, and soul retrieval. This is connecting me to this. And also at the top, can you see we've got a solar eclipse? Got a solar eclipse going on in there. So if you can remember back, think about sort of what you were doing 4.5 years ago at that solar eclipse. Okay, this is about calling and call back your power, cut the cords, soul retrieval, letting go of the old stuff, bringing yourself back to yourself. The solar plexus as well, the chakra associated with the Leo energies. That's all about personal power. So, you know, you might want to do something in a ritual about unhooking from people that you don't need to be hooked into anymore, or from energies, dissolving those connections, releasing them. There's billions, not quite billions, but there's an awful lot of like videos on YouTube and things like that. If you want to do some sort of practice around that, meditation or whatever. So yeah, feels like this is a bit of a threshold. Okay, so let's have a look and see what the cards say for today. I'm going to use the shadow deck. El Goliath deck. Always feel it goes really nicely at a portal or a full or new moon, to have a look at sort of what's below the surface, what's coming up for healing. What do we need to shine the light on? What do we need to let go of? Etc, etc. So what do we need to know for today? The 16th of February 2022. Messages from Spirit for the collective, for the full moon in Leo happening today. I think it's happening today all around the world. Sort of sometimes these points cross over different days depending where you are on the globe. But I think for everybody it's sort of happening on the actual 16th. In the UK it's just before 5 p.m. this afternoon. Let's have a look at my moon diary. What have we got? Oh yeah, 5 to 5 this afternoon. Okay. So adjust your times for where you are. What do we need to know for today? The 16th of February 2022. A powerhouse of a day energetically. So let's have a look, let's have a look, let's have a look. What have we got? Okay, so the centre of the spread, we've got the Page of Swords. I will show you all these cards once I've got round. We have the Shaman. We have the Leo card. We have Strength coming out. Cards are sticking together today. We have the High Priestess. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Three of Wands. We have the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Ten of Wands. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers. Really nice energy. Those there. Okay. So where we find ourselves today, the Page of Swords, the sword-bearing sister. So the Page of Swords is about messages coming through, communication, can be the internet and things. Think of all the different social media platforms that we communicate in on even. So it could be messages coming in through the internet or social media or something, but it's a young energy, it's a new energy. Could be a little message that just sparks you on a new journey, or helps you to let go of something that you were clinging on to. The Moon card, which is our subconscious, unconscious mind, it's our intuition, it's our emotions. We have the Shaman, the medicine healer, and this card is about becoming the master or the magician of your creation. We have all this magic inside of us, and if we go deep within and connect to it, then we can bring it out and we can manifest it out into our lives. So yeah, the power is within us. This is repeated in the next card, the Mercury card, which is our mind and thinking, our intellect, information, communication, and self-expression. And here we've got the Strength card, the Lion and the Cobra. Okay, and again, connecting to our inner strength, going inwards and connecting to the energy of who we are, who we truly are at a deep level, that light within us. I think, was it yesterday that we had Was it yesterday? Yeah, I did the Wild Unknown cards. And at the centre of the deck then was the Hermit card, the tortoise with the light on its back. It's connecting to that light, that fire within us, that passion that sort of we want to bring up and bring out to manifest. Okay, so we're going inwards. The Venus card, which is our values around love and money and relationships, and friendships and beauty and harmony and balance and pleasure in our lives, and creativity. We have the High Priestess. As we relinquish the things that we're clinging on to, connect into ourselves, we connect into our higher selves as well, and we can channel down the messages. That could be where the message is coming from. It could be your higher self, your wiser, healed entelechy of yourself, that true potential of who you really are. Going back to the starseed, okay, and bringing that down so it can come through you. So yeah, beautiful depiction of the High Priestess, that visions of the future and where we want to go forward. The third eye open. Okay, so the Sun card next. So the Sun card is our core vitality, our core identity, our conscious mind, how we shine out into the world. And we've got the Eight of Cups, the high door. As we're walking away from these lower vibration energies, we start ascending from the 3D into the 5D and pass through the portal into higher knowing, higher awareness, into that connection with ourselves. So yeah, the big theme of evolution and letting go of the old frequencies, the old vibrations, the imbalances within ourselves. Okay, it's all within us. We're able to do this and move forward and evolve. The Mars card, which is how we take action, our ambition, our drive, will, determination, desires in life, and sort of passion and aliveness, and power. Then we've got the Three of Wands, the creative, let me just have a look at this, the creative bone prism. Okay, so this is sort of about our creation, how we want to go out and create in the world, and coming from a place of inner knowing of what we want to manifest out into the world. When we're empowered in our inner power, then sort of what we go forward and create and manifest in our lives. Yeah, it's like asking, what do you want to manifest? What do you need to relinquish to be able to do that? And, you know, your identity going forward in life. Who do you want to be? Who are you? Okay. And then the Jupiter card, which is what's working for us in our life currently. So good fortune, good luck, optimism, hope, opportunities, expansiveness, truth, justice, freedom, etc. Then we have the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Velvet Waiting, and this is the Indian henna mother. Throw the question out to the universe, who am I? And then sit patiently for the messages to come through. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is in no rush towards abundance. She knows that it's all coming to her at the right time. We just have to ask the questions. We just have to then sit and wait for the reflections and everything to come back to us in that still place. What comes up, what comes down. Always we're sort of a bridge between the 3D and the 5D in life. And as we draw in from the divine sources and into our own inner knowing as well, that is where the answers come through and what we need to know. What's the next step that we need to take? The Jupiter card, the Saturn card, which is what's working against us, obstacles, limitations, restrictions, responsibilities, commitment, security, grounding and things like that. Then we have the Ten of Wands, the overburdened beetle, and we've got the beetle here carrying this crown of thorns. We need to just let go of the burden, lighten our way, keep it simple. That was one of the messages that I was getting through yesterday about the Leo full moon. Just sometimes we just try and make it so complicated in life, and actually what we need to do is just sort of let go of the things that burden us, whether that's thoughts, whether it's taking on too much. Maybe we just need to stop and say no to somebody or something. Give ourselves space, give ourselves time, so we can sit in patience, but we need to release this burden, or all the burdens. Often in the Ten of Wands, we see a figure and he's got 10 wands, or she's got 10 wands, carrying them all. And it's like each one is a different burden that you've taken on, to the point where you're just overwhelmed. You can't even carry them. And the thing you need to do is just look through them. Which ones do you want to take forward with you? And which ones do you want to leave behind? Okay, because they're not doing you any good, because you've outgrown them. They're no longer needed. The card at the bottom of the deck, we have the Lovers, the alchemical heart. This is the coming together of the divine masculine, the divine feminine within us. This is the coming together of the heart and mind in union, stepping forward in heart-centered consciousness, our creativity and our desire in balance and harmony, this fire stoking up and sort of coming out, that we're going to take forward in the next steps, next stages of our life. So we've got an absolutely beautiful reading here. It feels really, really positive. It's all crumbling away on a personal level, and I think also out there in the wider world as well. The old structures are crumbling away, and we're stepping forward into the new reality of ourselves, our new identity, and we're also stepping forward into a new world as well as we make those inner changes. It vibrates out into the greater world around us. So we want to be in that higher vibration. We want to be in heart-centered consciousness, in love energy for ourselves, and for humanity and for the planet at large. This is where we are right now. Also, sort of while you're letting go to things that you're clinging on to, at the same time pulling back your power and your energy that you might have left hooked in other people. So it's like a real separation, pulling back what's yours and relinquishing what belongs to other people and other situations. Okay, well, that's today's reading. It felt like a bit of a ramble, but it was just all coming through so quickly. It's a very, very powerful day today. Make the most of it if you can. Okay, whatever that means to you, however you want to intend to use this energy in your life for good. Okay, so if this reading resonated with you, or you enjoyed it, then please like, share and subscribe to the channel. For notifications, then click on the wiggly bell. If you'd like a personal reading from me, then email me at the email address below this video in the description box. Have a wonderful day. And I've been Spirit of Life Alchemy. Until next time, thank you for watching. Goodbye.